know what's going on. Am I live? Hmm. Anyone there? Am I live? Um, I have no idea. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Ah, here we go. Hello, dear ones. So I hope you can hear me good, see me good. I have a new software going on here, and it's the first time I'm trying it out. I cannot see who is here or if anyone is with me, but to the ones that are, so great. You want to spend your time with me and here with God. You know, I just had a very, very, very quick meditation a few minutes ago, and I asked God to reveal Him, her, itself to the participants today. And I felt such a warmth in my heart and such a strong presence of divinity. This presence, guys, it is for me. It's something that this world cannot give. Or you can see it in everything and you can feel it in everything. However, you know, these polarities that we're having here, they are. And to find or to experience here this oneness is, for me, that's that's the thing, you know. That's the thing that gives me everything. It's It nourishes me. It really gives me food and drink and quenches my thirst. For all this that I really, you know, was so thirsty, so hungry for so long, so nervous inside of me, because I actually complicated it, you know. Because this oneness, this is something so natural, so normal, that we are born with, that we search always for more and think there is so much more out there. But in fact, it's all already here. And these times can challenge the fuck out of us. It does. It does. There is no more space from hiding, from running away from us, from ourselves. It's not supported anymore at all. And this can drive you crazy, you know. And sometimes it does, and it's okay. And sometimes it's like you burst out of all these emotions that you feel, and it's okay. And exactly in this moment, I'm so happy to be able to take myself in the arms, you know, me as a soul, take my personality, Annemarie Ami, in the arms and say, it's okay. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to feel frustrated. It's okay to feel alone. It's okay to feel sad, to feel not good enough, and all these other things, to feel not capable. And I know I'm not alone. And it's okay. It really is okay. And so often we run away from the intensity these emotions cause in us, not knowing that by allowing this intensity to be with us, not to be us, but to be with us in our field, that's the medicine. That's such a huge medicine to really melt the resistance towards feeling this intense emotions, to melt the resistance in the intensity of them. Still knowing that I am not my emotion, but being able to feel this intensity, to let it move me. And still knowing that I am the queen here. Why do I do like this? I have the scepter in my hand. The scepter has not the emotion. I am not the victim of it. And still I can allow it. Because if I allow this intensity, I mean, it's intense because it's power there inside. It's your power, you know? It's hidden. It's like a coin. It's on the other side. And once we allow this flow of intensity to rush through us, it can flow through us. And this power, which belongs to us, can again be integrated and used for what? For better health, for healthier thinking, for aligned states of being, and for pursuing our dreams, these visions of yourself, you know, that you got since you're a little boy, girl. These visions that you got, these pictures in your head, they come again and again. And I mean the good ones. They were not given to you just by mistake or by coincidence. They were given to you so you remember why you're here. They were given to you from God. So you remember how powerful, influential, and good you are. What you can do here, what you can move here, what a big footprint, meaningful, not big, but meaningful footprint you can leave on this earth. And this is also the reason why we are meeting here once a month now. Even though I didn't feel like showing up today, but my soul did. So that's why I'm here. Because I learned to follow my soul. And I'm still not perfect in that. Far away from that, actually. But step by step, baby steps. baby steps. Yeah, this is why we're here. Because together, when some people come together in his name, this is what Jesus said. And hey, let's face it, he's a cool guy, isn't he? When some people come together in my name, they shall be healed. They shall drink from the source of God. I don't know if he said it in this direct words, but in this meaning. And the good thing is that the best thing is not only do we get quenched in this thirst of connectedness, of oneness here, but also it ripples out this effect. It ripples out into the multiverse. So we are doing our small part today, now, for this huge happening that is going on right now, for this shift of humankind, this shift of timelines into a world where humanness and virtues are really lived, not just talked about in Sunday service, for example, or on Facebook or Instagram, but where they are really lived, embodied. This is why we are here. So thank you so much, whoever's here now with me, for being here in this space. Okay. I have no, yeah. Okay. So for the ones um, who don't know how to tune in into frequencies, um, there's a very simple proven, that's actually science right here. It's not just woohoo or spirituality. Yes, it is spirituality, but not only. Science is hinking behind, but they figured out some stuff. And science did figure out this super simple, for me and many of the people that I worked and work with, super effective way of attunement to any frequency. And be aware that this little technique, technique, I don't want to call it technique even, but method, yeah, whatever, this way of tuning into stuff, you can tune into anything there is. So this is a powerful tool to magnetize through attuning to different frequencies, to magnetize them more in your everyday life. Meaning, the more you practice attunement, frequency attunement, and this is also the medicine with which I'm working with a lot, the more you can see the virtues in your life. So let's say your heart is yearning for a great, or the man, the partner, the woman in your life. Then you, for example, could tune to love often, more times a day even, And the more you fine tune this virtue of love, the more you will see it, first of all, in yourself, feel it, and experience it in your reality as the mirror and the law. That's law. This is what has to happen. When I attune to something, it has to happen in my reality. That's just how it is. So this is why you can create anything and everything you are yearning for, your heart is yearning for. Mm, and I don't mean your ego wants, so, but your heart is yearning for. There's a big difference. But also if it's an ego wish, as long as you don't harm anyone with your wish, or you don't take anything from anyone else away, you can create it. This is the freedom that we have as images of God. Yeah. Okay. So I invite you to sit down or lay comfortably. And you can remember the state in which you are when you're about to fall asleep. This state of neutralness. You just are. There are no particular emotions. It's a very neutral, peaceful. I call it the neutral point, point zero. Where you're about to fall asleep. And this state as a little like exercise for the ones who are here and don't know how to tune in. So imagine in your energetical heart space, so that would be in the middle of your chest. Imagine there's like a button. You know, in the car we have these radio buttons where we used to switch the different radio stations. They're a little older, a little out of fashion, but anyway, you remember them, I know. Of course I do. And this button, you imagine just in front of the middle of your chest. And with this button, you can tune into different frequencies. Just like in the car with the old radios. Different stations. Yeah? Can you imagine that? And now try to tune in. And this tuning in process is a very passive process. So, meaning you do not have to create the feeling that we are tuning into, the frequency, but it already exists. And you are just like you would in the car, trying out to the left and to the right to move you with your button until the right frequency can be felt in your emotional body and in your physical body. Yeah. So let's try tuning into trust. So take a deep breath in. Let your belly be expanded by your breath. Let the breath expand your belly and breathe deeply inside of your belly down till your genitals. And let this belly expand when you breathe in. Imagine the button in front of your heart space, the middle of your chest, and let it tune into, let it search the right frequency of trust. Let it happen. Let the control go. Let it be. And just playfully tune into the frequency of trust. Breathe deeply. Trust yourself that you are able to tune into this frequency. And tune into it. Where in your body can you feel it? How does it feel to be attuned to trust? What's the sensation like? In your physical body? Try to really pay attention here. And really be aware of the slightest sensations in your physical body. Trust. I tune into trust. I tune into trust. And just observe where you feel this frequency in your body. What does it do with you, with your mood, to feel this frequency of trust? Feel it for 2 more deep breaths. Give thanks to your body, to this amazing compass and sanctuary, for finding and attuning to this frequency. You can just stay relaxed. I will explain you how the next 10 to 15 minutes will go, and you can stay in this already deepened state and breathe. Let the breath of God expand you. Let the breath of God, with every in-breath, expand you in being deeper and deeper connected and aligned to who you truly are. So the next 10 to 15 minutes, we have space now to attune ourselves to the divine. And it's a very passive process. You don't need to create anything, think anything, want or need anything. You can just let it happen. That's the most effective. And just feel into it. Let it happen. Let the divine presence alchemize you into who you truly are, deeper and deeper. Let the divine presence ripple out into the multiverse. And in the last 2 to 3 minutes of this process, of this 10 to 15 minutes process, I will start to sing spontaneously as it flows through me. And that can be your sign that in 2 to 3 minutes the process is over. So you can slowly, still in a very receptive, passive state, come back. And whatever sounds you hear now, whatever distractions may happen, let them just be a sign for you to open up even more to this divinity, to God flowing through you, informing every single cell of your being with remembrance of your primal essence. So feel this button again in front of your heart space, in front of the middle of your chest. And attune yourself to God, Goddess. Let the button search and find the right frequency of the space in conscious connection and oneness with God. Let yourself be moved by it, be carried by it. You are safe to let yourself be in this space now. And any resistance, any control can now melt in this very space. The next 10 minutes, I will be quiet and give space for God. Slowly, in your very own time, come back. Breathe 2 to 3 times deeply in your belly, enjoying the taste of this experience, feeling what it did in you, giving grace and thanks to you for choosing to put your time and your energy in this container today, giving thanks to God, Goddess, the universe, for the informations, codes, blessings, magic, and all that you experienced. Thanks to me, and thanks to all of us. If you have anything that you would like to share You can share in the chat now. The chat will disappear when the event is over, or you can share in the comments then after the live under the video. And if you don't want to share, it's fully okay. I wish you balance and this nourished oneness, God frequency. May it still vibrate in you till we see each other again. Thanks for your presence. I love you. Please know that you are deeply loved by seen and unseen souls and realms. Yes.